everybody, welcome to Ocean Intuitive Tarot. Today we are going to see a message from your higher consciousness. Alright, so we are going to have 3 piles as usual, and we are going to see which group is going to be what. So this one, the first group will be the quartz, this yelling quartz, beautiful crystal. And for first group you will have the koala animal spirit. Alright, so for second group we are going to have here the sodalite crystal, so second group will be sodalite crystal, and your spirit animal will be the squirrel. Third group you are going to have the, well, no, this is not coralline. It's very similar, but it's not coralline. This is jasp, red jasp. Alright, red jasp, and your spirit animal is fox. And all the red here, it's very beautiful. Alright, so you have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. As usual, you are going to have the timestamps down below in the description box, and take some time to concentrate and see which is the one that you feel most drawn to. If you don't feel drawn to anyone, to any group, don't force it, alright? Because it is because you're not connecting with these messages. Alright, so I'm going to ring here my ball while you are choosing, and then we are going to go for your readings. Alright, my dears, so see you in your reading. Hi everyone, if you chose this beautiful quartz, so this quartz is used to amplify, to expand the mind to higher levels of consciousness. Alright? So this is very inspiring when you're meditating, to having one of these quartz, and also to kind of give you more intuition or consciousness, inspiration for things about your daily life. It can help you to solve problems, this crystal here. Now it can also help you to remind you of your dreams. Yeah, sometimes they can clean negativity. So if you put, there are people sometimes that they put this all over the house to clean negativity. Yeah, interesting. And also if you look at it, it kind of gives you interesting views inside of it. It's like You can see many planes here. That's why it works a lot with consciousness. So it helps you clear negativity in the house or in the office or where you are. Yeah, and it helps a lot for self-healing. And your card here, you have the koala spirit. Alright? You have the koala spirit and it says, Spirit has a plan. Okay. Now, so let us see your cards here. A message from your higher consciousness. What your higher consciousness is telling you that it might be a situation here that you lost connection with. And you are kind of going because you're used to that. Because it's the path that you always took. But it's time for a change. And your higher self is telling you that you are already feeling it. You are already feeling that change is coming. And that you really need to be leaving things that don't resonate with you anymore. It can be people in your life that you don't resonate with anymore. It can be a relationship that you're feeling that something is not connecting with that person anymore. You don't feel that you are growing. You feel that you're just doing the same things because you're already used to do. So it's not because you feel the connection anymore in this relationship. And your higher consciousness is telling you it's time to see what is good for you. It's time to understand what really resonates with you, what is truth, what is coming from inside of you as true, because you enjoy, you feel alive, you wake up hopeful for the day, and with a smile in your face, you're resonating with the energy, you're looking forward for the day and to do the job that you are going to do because it resonates with your energy, and to really follow that path that you are resonating with, and try to distinguish from any illusion that you are having in the moment, that though you might feel secure in it, is not part of your higher consciousness. Is not where your higher consciousness wants you to go in this moment. It's like there is already something that your higher self knows that you should be walking to. And you are starting, though I believe you're still in the process and still feeling like this stability of this situationship that you are in, your inner self is start to making you look at what is real and what is not real. Because your inner self wants you to wake up something in you, something that is very creative, something that is fruitful, something that is your connection with Source. Your inner self wants you to create. It might be a project that you're having, that for you to get to the point of receiving, you will need to change your vibration and start resonating to what is truth, what is really true for you. And once you do that, once you cut what is not serving you, that you are afraid to do it, because you were used to that old reality. But it's giving you burdens that you want to come out from. You want to find a new source of illumination, a new fire inside of you. You want to connect with your divine feminine. So there's something here, an old pattern that is not serving you anymore. Perhaps the passion that you used to feel in a certain situation is not there already. Perhaps the passion that you used to feel for a certain project is not there anymore. And something needs to be readjusted here, because when you're going to a job or doing something that you're not enjoying, the message that you are sending out is a message of lack, because you're doing something as an obligation. It's just like you're saying to yourself, to your higher consciousness, that though you don't like it, you need to do this because there is poverty in the world. So this is the message that you are sending to your higher consciousness. And when this happens, the law of attraction will bring you that experience, so that you can have contrast in your life and understand the truth. So when we start feeling that we are not resonating anymore with something, that is time for change. It's time for us to start changing. Sometimes it's not easy, because sometimes we are so used to a path, used to a routine, that is kind of we struggle to find something that is new, or to risk even. But if you don't try, you will never know. And sometimes it's easier than we think, and because of the lack mentality that we were before, fear will be also there. So the step is needed. The step for change is needed. There is a new door that needs to be open here, and it's the door that your higher consciousness is already looking to. It's a door of balance in your life, having fruits because you're enjoying your path, because you're loving what you are creating. So your higher consciousness wants you to believe in the project, wants you to believe in your path, wants you to believe in richness of life, in the blossom of life, and wants you to get out of this uncertainty, of this even perhaps lack of boundaries, because you got used to something and then you allowed certain kind of influences or negativity, or even a pattern of negative thoughts entering your life. It's time for a change. It's time to get out of that darkness and illuminate your life with creation. It's time to believe in yourself. It's time to believe that your higher consciousness wants the best for you. This is pure creation. Life is pure creation, and you are co-creating with that. You are co-creating with life. So be sure that you are manifesting inside and also outside. Turn your mind to prosperity. This is what I'm seeing here. There is a plan for you, my dears. There is a plan for you. You seem a very wise person. I think that you have a very with a wise personality. There is something that passed from your ancestors, a kind of a knowledge that you have, and it's a knowledge that might allows you to, like this, the crystal we have, to enter in different planes, you know. Sorry that I messed a little bit. As I was saying, it's like something that you receive from your ancestors is also the capacity of entering and manifesting in different planes of existence. Yeah, and different planes of consciousness. So you can really tap into that. So you are great manifestors, my dears. You are great manifestors, but for some reason you are sleeping here. You are sleeping here in a kind of something that seems stable to you, but is like slowly kind of dragging you down. Because from your ancestors you have this potentiality of creation. You are a creator and knowledgeable. You're very knowledgeable. Your ancestors had knowledge. Can it be about dreams too? Can it be that you're very aware of your dreams, and you receive even messages from dreams? Dreams are very important. They are always talking, all right? They are talking about different things. They are always telling how you are, all right? How your mind is, how your body is. Dreams are always connecting with consciousness. It's just a different language. And some people, they receive signs in dreams. So there's something that you know. Something that you know. An old knowledge. Something that you wake up in conscious. So this might be a confirmation, my dears. This might be a confirmation that whatever you are trying to get out of, your higher consciousness is telling you that you should be living a phase that is not allowing you to grow. It's something that it comes from your higher consciousness, and it's something that you are awakening to. You might be having some signs around you. You might enjoy certain foods, and you might be knowledgeable about plants. You can use all of this to tap into that new, creative and expansive life that your higher consciousness wants you to tap in. It's like you can use your knowledge to create your garden. There's something about knowledge here. Let me know in the comments what is this about, if you like. This is like an ancestral knowledge. Even if you do not know it, try to understand some signs of memories that you have from childhood, that somebody used to tell you something. There is an old knowledge here in your family line. Yes. And it's something that will help you to grow this new version of you that wants to wake up, wants to give birth to their dreams. It comes from, really, this message is coming from your higher consciousness. There is something here that you should be receiving, and that maybe because you are comfortable, you're not receiving. Comfortable in one way, because I also can see that you're struggling in this kind of illusion of being comfortable, because you're not growing. So be aware of your family line. There is something here, there is a knowledge, there is something that you need to pay attention, because there is a garden to grow. It might be even a lesson. It might be even a lesson that your lineage has had to go through, so that you can see the answer to that, so that you can see the result, and now you know it. So you are going, that path lead to a result, and that result is the answer that you know now, and that will help you in the new path that you are going to take in a confident way, passionate about it. If this is about a relationship, the same will apply. Alright? There is a message from your lineage. There is a path that was taken. There is something that they knew, and that they had a result. And you are going to look at that result, and it will help you understand what you should be cutting out right now, because is not what you are vibrating with, and the new path that is free of illusions, and is going to lead you to richness, to abundance, to create your own garden with confidence, with creativity, with a new spark, new you, closer to your higher consciousness. Alright, my dears? So this is what I have for you, my dear group number 1. If this resonated, let me know in the comments, and we will see each other in the next reading. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, if you chose sodalite. So sodalite is a crystal that is used to free your mind when you're feeling upset, in conflict, frustrated, and yeah, it kind of gives you mental clarity and peace while taking decisions. Yeah, and kind of promotes also communication between people. When you use this in your throat, it helps you to have a clear communication and free of negativity. It links the mind to the soul. Yeah. It kind of helps you with intuition. It's very good to meditate, to discover new perspectives on things, solutions to problems, and situations that appears constantly. It also expands your personal truth. And it's interesting because the card you chose, it says believe in yourself. So my dears, what I'm seeing here is that something happened in your life recently that really shook your self-confidence. And I believe this was a relationship. It was something that entered your life very promising, and suddenly it was like what was promised kind of instantly went away. Confusion, heartbreak, pain, some dreams that die, romance died, and you felt like you were not the same anymore because of this experience. Your higher consciousness is telling you, my dears, believe in yourself. You are totally capable of going inwards and choosing the life path that you like for yourself, that you enjoy to have, to choose the peaceful life that you deserve to be surrounded with. It's time to cut illusions. Remember that sometimes when we go through a difficult trauma in our lives, our brains tend to forget things that were very, very stressful. So it kind of tricks you and makes you remember just the good things. That is not truth. There was bad things, and that's why those bad things led to a situation. So it's time now for a reflection based in truth, based in what do you want for your life, what was depleting you from energy, what was reinforcing inside yourself that negative feelings. And now it's time to cut illusions. It's time to understand how deep you can go when you are in a relationship. It's time to understand that when you are someone that really likes to dive deep in a relationship, you also need to understand that when someone does this, it's important to know that there are some boundaries that they need to have in their lives, so that their life energy, their source energy, is not sucked up from them. And those boundaries are to share energy, all right? So share is the key of healthy relationships. When you're feeling depleted of energy, when you are with someone, in general, it's because your energy is being removed from you. Now, your energy needs to be protected for you to be healthy. And if you're not healthy, you're not going to help anyone. So to keep your energy balanced should be everybody's priority in life. And then you can share with others. A healthy relationship is based on sharing, not overgiving. because when you're overgiving, you're not having enough energy to give, and you're not giving healthy things, and you're being depleted. So here now, my dears, the advice from your higher consciousness is now to make this reflection. Reflect on what happened. What led to this situation? What was really taking your self-confidence? And most important, when was it that you started to open doors to this energy that was taking your self-confidence? When was it that you believed not in your higher consciousness, but in this negativity that was entering your life? It's time to remember. It's time to go back in your mind, and it's time to heal that. It's time for you to work. Even you can work with crystals. Crystals might be very benefic with you, all right? And especially because this connects communication to soul. It might help you also to remember things clearly. And also because when we put things in word, when we communicate, when we write down, we are putting also our thoughts in order. There is a power in writing things down, so that we can order our life, our mental processes. It's time for you to organize something here inside yourself, because there was a point in this relationship that you had that you lost yourself, and that is something that can never be lost. Never, never, never. So now it's time to go there, and even visualizing healing at that points in time where you open doors to negativity. Because if for some reason, because you walk with this situation for some time, for some reason you believed in it, you felt that you allowed this to happen, all right? And all of us, we do this. So that's why it's always important to understand and to go back, to revise what happened, to really write down things, to organize our minds, to organize our thoughts, and seeing things how they were. In what point you should be had walked away, and you decided that you had to stay for some reason. And now that you went through all of that, and your higher consciousness is wanting you to get out of that because you're beautiful, you have so much to offer, my dears. That should be preserved. That should be preserved, because it's from that point that believes in yourself that you are going to help and be with others and share your beautiful energy with others. You are a deep diver, and that's beautiful, because you love, and you love sincerely, but it's also time to learn, as we all need to learn, when you are not sharing anymore and when you are overgiving because of insecurities or something that doesn't come from your higher consciousness. And when it's not coming from your higher consciousness, because your higher consciousness know how important it is to be balanced to give. That is not love anymore, that is insecurity, overgiving. That is not prosperity anymore, that is not abundance anymore, that is lacking speaking. So it's time now to heal those doors that were open to negativity and understand when was it that they should have been closed. When was it that that energy of yours should have been protected, right? And should have been believing in themselves. So what I see here, my dears, is that there will be, your higher consciousness is asking you to believe in yourself, to put away things that don't belong in the present time anymore. You've done it. The lesson is needed to be learned here. It's time to grow. It's time to eat from your fruitful life. It's time to work with your mind in a way that your mind can help you. It's time to work with manifesting the life that you want to create. There is a work with your mind that it will be very important for you to do. Write down everything that happened that you felt that it was disturbing. Try to remember the moments. And when you make that list, all right, see what led you to a certain situation, because you didn't have had another, let's say, you didn't went another way. What led you in that way that you took to a certain situation? Write it down. There is a key that you are going to find there. There is something that you will be aware when you do this exercise. There is something in your mind that will be coming out, communicating with you. Your higher self wants to talk with you and really wants you to observe what you have to be observing. But that observation is not to maintain hard feelings against a situation. It's to understand where, unfortunately, in life, we also contribute to a certain situation. Not always, but sometimes. All right? And what way could you take in the past differently that would maintain your self-esteem and wouldn't allow these negative thoughts to enter? There is something to be protected in you. There is a divine feminine that needs to be arise in yourself, confident, knowing everything, being confident in creation, knowing that they are creation themselves, knowing that you are creation yourself, knowing that you are co-creating with the universe, knowing what you are going to allow in your life, because the divine feminine knows about cycles, knows about transformation, knows about what needs to be transformed, to be purified. The Divine Feminine is the one that knows about transformation. There is a Divine Feminine wanting to wake up inside of you and wanting to talk about transformation, wanting to talk about being confident in their fruitful energy, and that life has everything to offer them. This is Divine Feminine. The fruits will be born from you, and there is you will have prosperity from your energy. There is so much to be awakened in yourself, so much creativity more, and all will need to come after this knowledge about yourself, this believing in yourself, knowing that when you are co-creating with the universe, everything that is in your energy will come to you. Everything that needs to stay and that agrees with your higher consciousness will come to you. Be self-confident. All right? Believe in creation. Believe that you can co-create with the universe. Believe in yourselves. All right, my dears, this is what I have for you. This is the message I have from your higher consciousness. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. And like, subscribe, and we will see each other in the next reading. Thank you so much. Hi, my dears. If you chose the red jasper here, you know that this is a wonderful crystal to use during meditation. Helps you to generate energy, physical energy, and to give life to your ideas. It promotes satisfaction in new experiences, and also the taste for life and enthusiasm to advance. It is like an anchor of the body. It can serve as the anchor of a body. It works with root chakra, this one. Kind of roots you. Yeah, and center you. And at the same time, fox. Wow, foxes are amazing. I love foxes. And I believe foxes, they have knowledge of everything, of the cycles of life. They are the voices that whisper the knowledge of the, how can I say this, the symbols of life, you know, because they live in the forest and they are very fast thinkers, they are very smart, and they learn everything that they have to learn to survive. So they know a lot about survival. And it's interesting that this crystal here is used to root people. And when this chakra, root chakra, is not balanced enough, people lose confidence, and normally they go to survival mode. And it's also used, it kind of gives you stability, because this root chakra, when it's conquered, it kind of gives you a confidence. in your inner self that you can survive all situations. And foxes, they represent the knowledge of surviving, right? And here the red is all over. So your higher consciousness wants you to balance your root chakra, that's for sure. All right, that's for start, and really clear here. Now, confidence is needed. Also a fast mind. There is something that you are inquiring. There is something that is troubling you. And your higher consciousness is telling you, be confident. Be confident. You are going to find what you are needing. It might be a question of someone offering you love. There you are kind of feeling your gut. How do you feel about that? Because it seems to me that you are in a point of your life that you're not looking for anything superficial or any kind of illusion. So you're kind of trying to know, trying to understand the root of this offer, right? What is it? What are you feeling with this offer that you have? So you are kind of exploring something here. Something that perhaps in the beginning didn't have a very good energy. That you felt that it wasn't the best offer, but you still decided to explore. Your higher consciousness is telling you, be confident in yourself. You have everything that you need, my dears. If everything that you are wondering if is part of your life, it is really part of your life, is going to stay. If you're wondering about a certain person here, that exploring what you were having, probably more sensual, in a sensual way, led you to confusion, not believing here, not trusting in yourself, okay, not being confident. Be sure that if something is wrong, you will feel it. You will feel it. Your higher consciousness will tell you. You will receive, if something is not right, you will receive the answers that you need. But for now, be confident. Explore things. Dive deep. There is someone that will be connecting with you in a profound way. There is a kind of a confusion, a deception that will be being clarified. When perhaps first only one of you offered a cup of love, there is some situation that will be cleared out, and both of you are going to be in a synchrony. All right? While before probably you were not trusting too much in something, and you felt like something could be not really what it seemed, you are going deeper. You are going to be confident in yourself. You are going to explore the root of the problem, and you are going to come out of a difficult situation. And there are two souls here that are going to reunite. Probably you will have helps of others to see something. Right? That you couldn't see before. Once you go to the root of the problem, there is a truth that you are going to come out with. When first you were not really being able to focus or even to see this cup of love coming, you then are going to be clear that there are emotions here in this situation. And there are two people coming together. It might be that someone also helps you see something that you're not seeing before. Because you're having too much questions, you were very confused here with something. It's time for you to use the knowledge of the fox. Knowing about cycles, know what needs to be transformed, going deeper, using energy wisely, being sharp in your mind, think quickly, so that you can go to the root of the problem with confidence. Probably even talking with someone about the situation, or allowing or having information from someone that is not the person that you're going to connect with future, but somehow is going to lead you to that connection. Be confident in yourself. Believe that everything that has to be in your energy, you will attract. Everything that needs to go, is not part of your energy. So you shouldn't be sad with that. Alright? Because you have your own path. But when something stays, when you're following your gut to understand something, and here there is something to be understood. Probably you were not taking seriously an offer, and you were thinking that it perhaps could be not as true as the person was wanting you to believe. But then you decide to go to the root of things, and then you are going to be discovering by other people or by something that you see outside of your connection that is going to lead you to this person and to create a beautiful connection. Your higher consciousness is telling you that there is a connection nearby. There is a need to go to the root of a problem and to think quick, to feel your gut, to get out of any stuck energy that is not allowing you to breathe, to perhaps even accept help from others, because there will be a relationship in your near future There is someone coming to your life to connect with you. Alright, my dears, so this is what I have for my dear group number 3. If this resonated, let me know in the comments, and we will see each other next reading. Thank you so much.